10 places to visit in Indonesia. With 18,330 islands, 6,000 of them inhabited, Indonesia is the largest archipelago in the world. The island nation is home to 167 active volcanoes, far more than any other country, and has some of the largest remaining tracts of tropical forest anywhere in the world. Indonesia is both a leisure seeker's dream and an adventurer's playground. Whether you're looking for bronze on beautiful beaches, hiking in search of endangered orangutans, or snorkeling amongst some of the most beautiful coral reefs on Earth, Indonesia has something for everyone. Whatever you choose, the experience is sure to be one filled with awe and appreciation for a country as steeped in history and natural beauty as this one. Find the best places to visit with our list of the top attractions in Indonesia. Number 10. Mount Bromo. Indonesia sits on the Ring of Fire, an area with some of the most active volcanoes in the world. Many of the country's volcanoes, such as Mount Merapi, are famous for their violent eruptions and their stunning but dangerous beauty. Mount Bromo is among the best known, thanks largely to its incredible views, particularly when seen standing over the caldera at sunrise. Bromo's peak was blown off in an eruption, and you can still see white smoke spewing from the mountain. The volcano is part of Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park, which also includes Mount Semeru, the highest peak in Java, an isolated ethnic group who trace their ancestry back to the ancient Majapahit Empire. Number 9. Raja Ampat. The fairyland of lush cone-shaped islands set against blue and turquoise waters is one of Indonesia's most spectacular sights. Hundreds of islands and caves make up this tropical paradise, but the beauty extends beneath their surface as well. The archipelago is celebrated for its rich marine life and underwater coral reefs, home to as many as 75% of all known coral species. With everything from underwater photography to wreck diving, it's so beautiful. You should definitely invest in an underwater camera. Colorful fish and a diverse variety of marine life thrive in the warm, clear waters. In fact, the coral reefs here are some of the most biodiverse on the planet, making it a popular area for diving in Indonesia. Number 8. Flores Island. The Indonesian island of Flores means flowers in Portuguese, a name that hails from the European missionaries who arrived in the 16th century. Lying to the east of Sumbawa and to the west of Lembata in Nusa Tenggara, the long island of Flores is famous for its amazing multicolored crater lakes around Mount Kilamutu, traditional village homestays, and endless opportunities for adventure tourism. The lakes are truly a sight to behold in every color you can think of, from browns and greens to aqua blue, colors caused by the minerals reacting to the gas of the region's volcanoes. The Kelimutu three-colored lake is a must-see from the top of the volcano at sunrise. For those in search of more physical activity, Egon Volcano can be reached with a self-guided or guided hike. The north coast has many offshore islands and coral reefs to explore with an exhilarating dive or snorkel. Or you can simply relax and soak your tired muscles in the enchanting hot springs hidden within the jungle. Bliss! Number 7. Torajaland. Nicknamed the Land of the Heavenly Kings, Torajaland is tucked within the lush central highlands of Indonesia's southern Sulawesi, a region that's dotted with rice fields, limestone peaks, and bamboo-clad hills. Home to the Toraja, a Christian and animist people, Tanah Toraja has a fascinating culture that's remained largely and surprisingly independent from Western influence. Torajans are famous for the massive peak roof houses known as tongkanan and spectacular but gruesome funeral rites. After a person's death, the body is kept, often for several years, until the actual funeral ceremony, which can last for several days. The deceased is then finally buried in a small cave or in a hollow tree. The biggest funerals are usually held in the dry season months of July and August, but there are funerals year-round. Exploring Tanah Toraja with a local guide is expensive, but worth it. They'll give you a sneaky glimpse into these interesting customs and some of the lesser-known burial sites and village compounds known for their colorful exteriors and boat-shaped rooftops. Number 6. Bukit Lawang. Bukit Lawang is a small village situated at the eastern side of Gunung Lusur National Park, about 90 kilometers north of Medan, the capital city of North Sumatra. A rehabilitation center for orangutans was founded here in 1973. The main purpose is to preserve the decreasing number of orangutan population due to hunting and deforestation. The ecotourism here provides jobs and an income for local families living in the village and is a worthy charity to support, if not for the animals alone. Bukit Lawang is a popular destination for guided jungle trekking, acting as the gateway to the Gunung Lusir National Park. Number 5. Lake Toba. Another of Indonesia's natural wonders, Lake Toba is both a body of water and a supervolcano. The lake, which sits in a crater, was formed between 69,000 and 77,000 years ago and is believed to have been the result of a catastrophic eruption. The lake is 1,145 square kilometers and 450 meters deep. Volcanic activity is still regularly recorded here and has pushed some islands above the water's surface. Lake Toba is a study in beauty and the powerful forces at work on the planet. Here, you can go swimming, water skiing, canoeing, or fishing, or stick to wandering the surrounding area on foot or bike. Number 4. Lombok. An increasingly popular alternative to overly commercial Bali, Lombok and its offshore coral ring Gili Islands are tropical paradises. Here, you can enjoy all the appeal of Bali before tourism took over, surfing hotspots, uncrowded beaches, and magical waterfalls tucked within steamy jungles, of which Tiu Kelep Waterfalls tops the list without question. Backpackers head to Lombok in search of adventure. This is likely because its volcano-topped jungle provides for a great trek surrounded by unforgettable scenery. If you're planning on hiking the Gunung Rinjani volcano and its photogenic crater lake, make sure you're fit and have booked with a reputable guide. It's by no means a walk in the park. There's also a fantastic nightlife scene when the sun goes down on the satellite islands of Gili, particularly Gili Trawangan. Those in search of culture won't be disappointed either. The markets of Mataram are a vibrant place to pick up souvenirs while mingling with the locals. Number 3. Komodo National Park. Located in Indonesia's Nusa Tenggara region, Komodo National Park is famous for one thing and one thing only: its reptilian namesake, the Komodo dragon. Spread across 3 main islands, Komodo, Rinca, and Padar, as well as a collection of smaller islets, the park provides a sanctuary for this strange-looking creature reminiscent of the dinosaurs. It's the largest living lizard on the planet and can reach a mighty 3 meters in length. The reptiles roam freely over the islands, and visitors rely on experienced tour guides for sightings and to keep them safe. Today, the park has expanded to include the conservation of the entire ecosystem, both on land and in the ocean. But while the terrestrial beings within the Komodo National Park are definitely worth seeing, it's the marine life that really stands out. The park protects some of the most abundant marine landscapes in the world, part of the Coral Triangle, home to more than 250 species of coral and a plethora of sea sponges and unusual bony fish. Number 2. Yogyakarta. Yogyakarta is a bustling town of some 500,000 people and the most popular tourist destination on Java. Due to its proximity to the most famous temples of Borobudur and Prambanan, the city itself is the center of education and culture, particularly for Javanese fine arts, from theater to ballet performances, and has a wide range of tourist facilities. It is also the last Indonesian city still ruled by a monarchy. Yogyakarta lies in one of the most seismically active parts of Java and has thus repeatedly been struck by earthquakes and volcano eruptions. Apart from nearby Buddhist and Hindu temples and the sites in the city itself, small enough that it can be explored on foot, Yogyakarta is also a great base for exploring the surrounding villages locked in time by hardened lava on the Merapi Lava Tour, an activity that's both sobering and captivating. Number 1. Bali. One of the most visited and dreamed of destinations on the modern traveler bucket list, Bali is a kaleidoscope of beautiful beaches, volcanic hills, lush rice paddies, and thousands upon thousands of Indonesian temples. It's celebrated for its laid-back atmosphere that's attracted backpackers, surfers, and yogis for years, who have come in search of finding their zen in this tropical paradise. Nicknamed the Island of the Gods, Bali is deeply rooted in the spiritual, with endless Hindu temples boasting colorful architecture all of their own, particularly in Ubud, Bali's spiritual capital. Yet all of Bali's wonders have not gone unnoticed, and the island can be uncomfortably packed during the tourist season around August. If possible, school holidays are best avoided too. Spend your days relaxing on some of Bali's best beaches and diving into the Coral Triangle with its endless array of magical marine life. But the best part about Bali is just as much about doing a little as a lot. Read your book in a hammock, watch the sun go down, and feel the island's slow, laid-back vibe. Step up the pace at one of the many animated beachfront bars.